What we wish we readily believe, and what we ourselves think, we imagine others think also. Welcome to a world where golf courses are homeless shelters. Well, elders are the real historians because they don't forget. Welcome to a world of no fake tits, eyes, butts, smiles, and cheeks, and where we speak out of turn on purpose, and speak about the purpose and act accordingly. When no one's affording the necessities and everyone's hungry, thirsty, or ruthless, and where the old and the toothless got dental benefits and benefit concerts not necessary because we're all rich. Even regular folk can survive off being broke. Soak up soap operas and novellas because that's the only drama. Only mama and karma call the shots. I think not how you want me to think, I think how I want to think. Forget those crazy winks and fake smiles. I turn smiles into camouflage. A new world order through camouflage. I'm eating Haagen-Dazs in the White House while poor Republicans hang out on back streets. Bad mouth in this new world. I'm going down south and I'm burning all Confederate flags. Got shiny mags, got shiny mags, got shiny mags on lowrider bikes rolling through neighborhoods with lighters. Fighters like Geronimo Pratt and Mandela shouldn't have been in jail. I got a story to tell and I'm gonna save it for a new world where real innocent black men are free and OJ's ass is locked up. And where people who create biased laws deserve to be locked up, locked out. I'ma not shout and just do it through writing. A new world where they don't think we're igniting a riot just because we gather. Forget Fox News and forget Fox Friends and fuck these played out stories of how this world began. And fuck the old world and bring in the new. Welcome to a new world. Hella new, brand spanking new. There's no telling what we can do with this new world. Crying mothers who fold their dead gangster sons' underwear won't exist again. And crying wives who fold their dead husbands' underwear won't exist again. I'm trying to be pissed again. I'm just trying to make it. Like 20 ex-slaves from Wakanda, half naked and nappy, but happy for a new world. Thank you. It's better to create than to learn. Creating is the essence of life. Why do I have to be special ed? Because you can't enforce discipline. I get up and talk to my friends, now I have a short attention span. You label me that disease, you call it ADHD, now I have no possibility of a college degree. And what about the other kid that kind of resembled Tom Sawyer? If you did the same to him, his parents are probably go get a lawyer. See, I don't have parents, I have a parent. She has 2 jobs, she's always gone. And better yet, we don't have no phone. So yes, y'all, I'm old school like Too Short. How can I not get a scholarship and I excelled in 2 sports? Life is too short. I learned to walk and talk fast. But my learning regressed the moment I stepped into class. And with the masses of assignments, I arranged my alignments. I'm in the barred up school in the middle of the hood that reminds me of confinement. And if you can't find it, I'm in that far off portable, doing worksheets because they say books ain't affordable. My visual coordination helped me comprehend my thinking, and my ways of expression keeps my mind set from sinking. Do we learn from creating? Or do we learn to memorize? Our genius concepts get ignored like inner thighs. I visualize. Critical thoughts from K to 12, see I explain. Those common sight words like leave, thought, when, came don't apply to our written form of phonic ability. You see, I never understood why PHONE spelled phone. I thought there was an F. Phone. So F this system. We got the nerves to give second language learners criticism? That's like you going to Russia in an all Russian class and expected to do all Russian work so your English ass can pass. See, that's hard. Hard as hell, like LL Cool J. I'm gonna increase my vocabulary and I don't care what you say. Y'all don't heal me. I come full circle like I was Karl Marx. He said you have to be creative so you can love what you start, and that's from the heart. We can't try and force kids to try to speak. We learn language from acquiring, and that takes more than 36 weeks. 5 hours a day, with a break in summer, Christmas, and spring. See, during infancy, we don't hear words. We hear what you call phonemes, and that's the sound of spoken word. And that leads us into phonics, and that's the written part of phonemes to show support, like gin and tonic. Our bionic powerhouse, but we still have kids that can't read, and we blame diversity, but that's bull. We all bleed red. Bilingual ed is my necessity. Because I can't speak your language, does that make me a lesser me? You automatically think I'm dumb and I don't understand. But did you ever stop and think that I can be a scholar in my own land and have the ability to lead man and defend my nation? But because we can't communicate, you really don't think I can. The worst thing in the world is an ignorant person with a strong opinion. And I'm going to increase my knowledge base as I increase my ways of living. It don't matter if you're Jewish or you're Catholic or you're Baptist or you're Christian. I just want to see more men of color in colleges than run down prisons. No one is so brave that he is not disturbed by something unexpected. Shock value lost its value when Emmett Till happened. Blackface went from tapping to rapping to acting. Like we're empire for hire, somehow the masters got astray. I saw this shit coming and I'm still feeling played. Days, jonesing for an upgrade like maps to Waze. My ETA was yesterday, but I'm back today. Swamp and a drain. It all starts from the heart when we thought the brain. What we thought was strange is not the norm, true to form. Streets saturated with the misinformed. We lack the cheat sheets. Big walls and big Wall Street and big shoes to fill. Big ideas and big dreams to kill. Free fall like popping pills. Cops be still excessive, over aggressive. Seasons open. How am I not supposed to move when you're choking me? You're choking me. You're choking me. You're choking me. How am I not supposed to move when you're choking me? You're choking me. You're choking me. You're choking me. I wish someone record this shit so my mama can see. You ought to be ashamed. This could have happened to MJ or Rick James Brown. Paint the town, caught blue. Police brutality, a smidget of what black and brown go through. Thank you. Wow. Take me back to Trinidad, Texas. Population a pocket full. Town of traditions and red dirt, and the senior class was consist of 26 students. And where 8-man football is a necessity, and where every back row consists of one house. And that road is usually named after the family that resides in the house. Take me back to Trinidad, Texas, where words like over there and Coca-Cola is replaced with down yonder and soda water. And where we don't throw the ball, we chunk the ball. We chunk rocks at empty boxcars on train rails. And we fabricate tall tales of how a wino lived in that boxcar. And how he would only come out if he was fucked with. Take me back to Trinidad, Texas, where Kool-Aid and styrofoam cups became ices sold for 25 pennies. And where your typical bags of Fritos mixed with chili and cheese became Frito pie. And Frito pie and soda water replaced home-cooked meals at dinner time. And where collecting red ants replaced video games. And where roosters will wake you up and owls will lull you to sleep. And snakes will keep you on your toes. Take me back to Trinidad, Texas, to Dry Town. And to get drunk, 20 miles east to the Wet Town, and 10 miles west for a Kmart, and 5 miles further for a McDonald's, and where your typical insects consist of locusts and praying mantis. And when everyone would attend church and hum different tunes, but together, and it sounded good. And it sounded good. And it sounded good. And it sounded good. Take me back to Trinidad, Texas, where the north part of the tracks were all white, and the south part of the tracks were all black. And the only time that blacks would go up north was for school, the post office, or to mow lines. And the only time that whites would come down south was to arrest somebody or recruit somebody to play football or basketball. Trinidad, Texas, where both sides of the track use the word nigga on a regular, and where hate crimes went unnoticed, and where the white folk graveyard consists of plush landscaping and beautiful green trees and picket white fences, and the black folk graveyard where my grandparents dwell consists of tall, yellow, dried out weeds on a corner out in the middle of nowhere. Take me back to Trinidad, Texas. Will you please take me back to Trinidad, Texas? Could you please take me back to Trinidad, Texas, so it can remind me of a place where I don't want to be? Thank you.